It's Sunday, July 24th, and we're chasing a brand new runner.
Previously on The Runner.
Hit it! You gotta watch this sequence of lights. You gotta determine what it's saying.
You writing it down?
Yes.
You gotta give me the right answer before you get on the road to chase the runner.
It's hard to tell what's what.
No good. No.
No.
No good. No. No.
Land of energy?
Get out of here.
Raphael.
Good to go. Get on the road.
On the road again?
Good to go. We're good. Let's go.
Just Brandon.
Head to Boise, Idaho, where you will be given further instruction.
Finally, we got Land of Energy, and Energy Peril Success is the motto for Boise, Idaho.
I think it's Boise.
For sure.
1000%.
Boise, Idaho, my hometown.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt Pat, and welcome to day 24 of The Runner. Isn't it awesome how this appears in the screen every single day? Very cool. If you thought this show was unpredictable before, well, you ain't seen nothing yet, because with just over 6 days left to catch the runner, a new runner is set to enter the chase today. You heard me, ladies and gentlemen. The unicorn is down. But we'll get to that a bit later. Yesterday, the pursuit of the runner led everyone straight to the city of Boise, Idaho, a city whose motto is energy, peril, success. And now come to think about it, we did see all three of those things come into play yesterday. Well played, Boise. Well played. And I am now thrilled to share with you, until this very moment, unseen footage of how one chaser team in particular had the energy to overcome peril and succeed. Roll that footage.
We're 45 minutes out. The runner's probably getting there in the next 15 minutes.
Very close, yeah.
10, 15 minutes.
Yesterday, for a moment, I didn't believe that I was about to be thrown into the shark tank, and it was serious fight or flight mode, and I fought. It was intense, but it was awesome, and gave me a nice boost of confidence. It made me feel even more badass that I was able to get away from them.
I know that the runner is a girl. I know that she's small.
She's cute. She's blonde. She has bushy eyebrows.
She's thin, but like muscular and thin, like toned. Not really. I didn't see no booty. Okay, I've seen.
Needs to be despised.
What if she's wearing a unicorn outfit?
Well, that would stand out, huh?
Unicorns aren't real. They don't exist. And this chick's not about to exist, and we wipe her out pretty soon. It's like crucial that we get her today.
Run alert, go! It says, chasers, proceed to the area now marked on your map. Park your vehicle and continue on foot.
You must remain in this area until you receive your geofence clue. Stay alert. The runner's in your proximity.
Oh, another Shark Tank, 2 days in a row. Yesterday should have been ours.
It's a unicorn tank. On foot. That's our specialty, man.
The Shark Tank is about 7 blocks by 7 blocks, maybe.
6, 7. It's 7 by 7. This is the smallest one yet.
Awesome, dude. Let's get after it.
The runner!
Boise, here we come.
Big runner, no whammy. Big runner, no whammy. Stop.
Yep. I'm so excited right now. I think someone's gonna catch it today, and might as well be us. Catch and release, though, you know.
The plan is, I want to change what I look like. Too bad. And if I put a hat over it. Right. You got it. There you go. And I went from long blonde hair to short brunette. It's kind of back to my roots.
All right, now it's up here. This sign is the zone.
Is the zone?
Here now.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're in.
That's the sound it makes.
Dude, it feels like $75,000 in here.
Oh yeah, it does feel rich.
Strategy is just to try to stay as normal as possible. Like maybe find like a temporary boyfriend or something and walk down the street with him. It's just so I'm walking with somebody. But when we go, we have to walk down West Idaho Street about 6 blocks, and there's a key underneath the bench that I have to get.
Let's walk to the farmer's market.
Oh, that is a great call.
Gross. If I was her, I'd walk straight through this.
Maybe harder than we thought.
Do you think this could be her getaway vehicle? Think she'd be getting her face painted?
Shouldn't be.
With the kitties?
Hey, ma'am. We're looking for our friend, blonde lady, kind of fit, loves unicorns. Have you done that today? All right, thanks.
Good to know. Thank you. Like she could be anywhere. She should be sitting down eating by herself. Like, is there a Starbucks here?
To sit down. That's the thing.
They can sit, I think, for 10 minutes at a time.
They're on the phone. Follow her? Yeah.
Dude, is that her?
Should I do it? Bravo Square is about to do it,
You don't think it's even worth the press? She's acting kind of sus.
Let's do it.
I pressed it.
Huh?
I pressed it. If you were going to press it, you need to get the report. No, I was close enough. I'll make sure it was. It's got one button for a needle in a haystack.
There's this girl over here that looks very much like the runner. We have no idea if it actually is her, and we're kind of struggling whether or not to push the button. You gonna do it? Do it. Appears to be a fairly internal struggle behind us.
Oh, you already pressed it?
And it appears that it didn't work. Here's the James wasted one of his buttons.
Brother Nature, they're all right on top of us.
But now we have one button left. So now we gotta really analyze, you know? Follow her even longer. And there's Bravo Square pressure, you know? Yeah. Hey, we're gonna go hide in that zone again.
Excuse me, are you from here?
No.
Are you just visiting?
Yeah.
This is your first time in this market?
Yeah.
Oh.
You look like somebody we're looking for, or somebody familiar.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm from Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Sorry.
Cool.
Do I hit it?
That's not your voice, I don't think.
Should I hit it or no?
Just stand by. They're up. They're moving. They may have the key when I ducked into the store. I just did not see them grab it, but they're on the move now.
I was discovered from so much good, amazing karma coming to you, whether I finish this or not. I'm gonna finish it because like people like it. We're gonna take an Uber. So we're gonna go to the penitentiary right now. If we can take 14th or 13th, just anything not 12th Street, because I don't want to go through the Shark Tank again. Another day, another Shark Tank, another escape. Sorry about that.
Runner alert, runner alert.
Though no longer fully functioning, you may still hear some tenants.
Old Ray couldn't get a word in, let alone finish a sentence.
If you make it past 5 houses
Within bars that have gone rusty.
head straight to the hellish hole named of unicorns and huskies.
It's that penitentiary.
Tweet that out, Ash. You may now leave the grid. Tweet that out. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're near the car.
Hey, just go. I can't just go. What happened? I don't know.
How do you know we're going to the prison? Because the bars, the rusty bars?
Yeah, rusty bars, I don't know.
So we just got the runner alert. We're right near our car, thank God.
Straight?
And we're on our way to the penitentiary based on the geofence clue that we got.
Go.
where's Siberia? Siberia is...
Oh, right here.
That's Siberia. Okay. This is not the south.
We're headed to the penitentiary. We're only about half a mile out, so 3 minutes.
So all we have left is my button to push. So we're gonna have to work as a team and make the right decisions. Yeah, so Raphael used his on a girl that we thought, she was suspicious, I'll admit that, but I spoke to her and I knew it wasn't her voice. I didn't know he was gonna hit his button, but in this game you have to take risks like that.
It has to be in here.
Damn it. Isn't that her car? That's her car.
I told you it was the Florida Plains.
Yeah, there is. On the other side? Thank you. That's the jail.
Hold on, give me a hand. Come here.
Raphael, it's inside. We have to go in the
Let
building.
me look over. There's buildings in here, actually. All right, come on. Entrance is over this way.
Brother, I'm not hurt. No hurt, no hurt. I need your mouth. I need your mouth. Where are the other gates? I'm right here.
Go.
Can we go through here?
This way. Come on. She's running.
It's a blacksmith! Good run.
Good job.
Good job, come on. Bring it in.
I'm sorry.
Good job.
Ah, so close! So close, the lock slowed her down. Ah, well, it's nice that they hugged it out at the end. How about those famous last words, though? Saying about the Shark Tank and another day, not another capture. Famous last words. Probably the shorthand, though, of this package, I would say, is to press the button or not to press the button. That is the question. How cool was it to see inside the minds of the chaser teams as they're in this super populated area, just tracking down any random person who could potentially be the runner? You could see the level of paranoia and the decision making that has to go into that process. It's pretty compelling stuff. That is wild. And everyone burned through a button, you know, on the off chance that it was the right person. So very, very interesting package there. That is how cool this game is. Hashtag not sponsored by the show, I guess. I don't know. Now, before we get on to all of today's action, including one-on-ones with all of the chaser teams, let's reveal the winners of yesterday's huge act number 2. The correct answer was Old Idaho Penitentiary, which I practiced saying last night in preparation for today. Sure, that's the location that cost one runner over $100,000, but it's also the place that earned you guys, or at least 10 of you at home, $500. So a bit of a trade-off. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your preliminary winners. Let's take it over to the big board. Here they are: Jessica M, Michael R, Faisal R, Derek F, Austin M, Pooja F, Jeffrey H, Yvette D, Kevin D, and Jaslyn L. Jaslyn spelled in a very jazzy way there. Congratulations, Taskers. And remember, money isn't the most important thing in life. but it certainly is probably in the top 10. Now, let's go live to the chase teams at a very special location in Idaho, and guess who they're with? Here's a hint. He's handsome, he's charming, and his name sounds like it could be a Middle Eastern delicacy. A round of Kaj for the table, please. Fresh off the grill, ladies and gentlemen, it is Kaj Larson. Kaj, take me through the events of yesterday's epic capture.
Oh, Matt, flattery will get you everywhere. I actually thought you were introducing somebody else at first, but we are here. What an amazing day yesterday. And after the initial hubbub and excitement of the capture died down, I was able to take in a little local culture. I went to the Snake River Rodeo, and those wranglers, professional wranglers, are impressive. But you know who else is impressive? The cowboys and cowgirls of our chase teams who are chomping at the bit for this new runner. But before we get to them, and before I release them out after this new runner, let's hear from the new quarry.
Hello, chasers. I've been watching you guys since the beginning of the competition. I'm paying attention to your strengths and your weaknesses, and information is power. I know a lot about you. You know nothing about me. So hopefully I can use that information to my advantage and finally bring a win home for Team Runner. Talk to you later.
Oh, a win for Team Runner. All right, well, chase teams are in the chutes. Before I release them and issue the challenge, let's hear how they feel about this new runner. Friend Zone.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
What an amazing day for you guys yesterday. Are you still riding high?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
actually, first and foremost, I want to give a special shout out to somebody that's very important to me, my brother. He's currently on his 3rd deployment. Right before he left for his 2nd deployment, we got a chance to meet him in Austin, Texas, and he dropped this off with me, which is his good luck charm. He brought it on his 1st and 2nd deployment. It gives him, positive outcomes of situations, and it proved to be positive. I had it with us the day before, and I kept it in my pocket yesterday, so thank you so much. Love you, and até o ano que vem, meu irmão. So.
That's awesome. And he's one veteran to another. He's an Air Force veteran, right?
No, he's
Army pilot.
Army Guard, yeah.
In 560s, right?
Blackhawks.
Awesome. Good. Okay, so you got the veteran power going. What's the strategy now? Do you throttle forward or keep pushing the accelerator, or do you just cruise control?
Definitely push the accelerator. We all still are very hungry for it. I think many of us, we want to see everyone succeed. So I'm rooting for Sweet and Savage to get the win, to carry up the back end of the chase teams and get that final catch.
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, I love that chase team camaraderie. Good luck today, you guys.
Thanks so much.
Programmers.
What's up, Kaj?
So this is a game where seconds equals minutes. You guys were second behind Friend Zone yesterday. You actually saw them at the penitentiary, but somehow they managed to sprint out the finish. What happened there?
Yeah, so we had this live feed coming from one of our Twitter followers, which was amazing. From that feed, we could tell that the runner was in an outdoor location. The obvious way into the penitentiary was through a building, and so we kind of hesitated on going in. We wanted to check the outbuildings outside before going into the building. We didn't realize that it was open once we got in.
When we got there, we saw Friend Zone running down with a purpose, and you have a split second to make a decision whether to follow them or beat them to where we think they're running, which happened to be the entrance of the penitentiary, which makes the most sense. But we kind of hung back, and unfortunately it was a $78,000 mistake, but we were happy with our strategy yesterday. We played it perfect, but just a little hiccup.
Cool.
It happens.
It happens, and hey, $78K.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You guys will make that up tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Or in 4 days.
Hopefully.
All right, good luck, you guys.
Thank you.
Brother Nature. Yes. So yesterday you guys were really close to the runner. She demonstrated full commitment by just going for the full make-out public display of affection. Did you have at any point any instinct that it might be her? Or did her ruse work?
Not exactly her, but our spider senses were tingling for sure. That was, like we said, right where we pushed the button to follow someone else. So maybe we were just thrown off. Our vibes were telling her it was her, but we thought it was someone else. So I know.
Just the wrong vibage. Okay, what do you guys have to do to pick up another win?
I think we're playing the game really well. A lot of the times we run into one little mistake, and that really holds us back. Yeah. So if we have a day with no mistakes, I think the runner's gonna get caught. Yeah, just need one perfect day.
Travis, I noticed no more braid power.
Yeah.
You transferred it over to Sweet and Savage. You want them to pick up a win?
Yeah, I'd love that. I gave it over to Heather, and thanks to Bree. Yeah, it's good vibes.
Cool. Well, good vibes today.
Thank you.
Bravo Square.
Yo.
What's up, you guys? So what do you guys have to do to rack up another win?
It's going to be about maintaining focus, using our experience. We know this runner is on day 1. 5 of us are on day 24. Another one's been a weekend. So it's just about understanding the game better than somebody who literally just got dropped into Boise and said, here's your stuff.
Yeah, it's one thing for him to, have research on us and to watch it. It's another thing to do it and be in it. So he'll find that out.
So you feel like you got a leg up on him?
Absolutely.
I think we all do. So
4 legs up on him.
Yeah, plenty. 4 legs up. So hopefully we'll see a capture today or
24
sometime
legs
in the
up.
near future.
Yeah, hopefully you will. All right, you guys, good luck today.
Thank you.
Sweet and Savage.
Hi.
Ash, I noticed that you got a number 5 on the back of your jersey today.
We're going to catch this runner.
You're going to be the 5th team in the money?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you guys think is the key for you to finally get in the leaderboard?
I think we've been really good at keeping our composure and just playing the game, and we're getting really good at it. We've been there for their capture. We made it to the bridge the other day, so we are really close. So just kind of refining the game a little bit and doing what we keep on doing, which is staying positive.
I think being the last team of the originals, we feel very motivated and very competitive, so we're ready.
You guys are always so positive. How do you stay so stoked all the time? Is there a secret?
Yeah, the braids. Giving me some new hair vibes, more aerodynamic, just...
You're starting to sound very Brother Nature.
Yeah, man.
Well, good vibes. Good
Thank
vibes
you.
today. All right, good luck. Runner All-Stars.
Yes, sir.
So, Bree, Steve, you guys know what it's like to be dropped in on day 1 of the race. What's going through the new runner's head, and how can you use that to your advantage?
There was 1,000 things going through my head when I was a runner. I had no idea what to expect. You get your first daily op and your hands are shaking and you're so nervous. You have no idea what's around you. So I think that's a moment that Steve and I are going to try to capitalize on today.
Yeah.
Your emotions really get the best of you. So I think that's a time when us and Sweet and Savage can swoop in on them.
Kind of one of the most vulnerable moments is that first day, that first challenge, first runner daily op.
On that first day, you don't know much, and you don't even know how little you know as the runner, because you're given a little op, and you don't know how far we are behind. So,
and do you think him saying that he's been studying the chase teams, does that level the playing field at all?
No. I looked on Twitter at the chase teams and it just made me more nervous, more intimidated, and it really lets you know how well they're doing, and so that sort of doesn't help you at all.
Got it. Almost the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay, well, use all of those skills to your advantage today, and let's chalk up a win for the All-Stars.
Yes, sir.
Good luck today, you guys.
Thank you.
All right, let's kick off this challenge appropriately. So, chase teams, you're at the famous Albertson Field, and in order to successfully get your clue to the new runner's first daily op, all you have to do is scan a QR code. Now, where do you get that QR code? Well, let's take advantage of geography. We're here on a football field, and take it to the Jumbotron.
Okay.
Simple, right? Find the QR code, scan it, get your clue, get the runner, get paid.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, hit it. Oh, yeah. Look at that enthusiasm. That was a dead out sprint. Like they could have been competing in the football combine or something, but that just shows how fired up our chase teams still are on day 24 to get after this new runner. We'll see if this guy is one and done. I'll keep you posted on all the action here on the ground.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Kaj. And we'll be seeing you in less than a week, which is really exciting. We'll finally be reunited. The bromance exists, ladies and gentlemen. America, don't forget to give these chasers, don't give these chasers the blues, my friends. Blue field. There is a new runner in the game, and who knows what he or she is made out of. What we do know, though, is this. The chasers can't catch the runner without your help. It is time to act. As we saw yesterday, America's cash task is a crucial part of the game, as it's you guys at home putting the pressure on these runners. So pay attention, America. Here is your cash task.
Use the code. Solve the act. The chasers need your help.
With that, the cash task is now live. If you need to see it again, you can find it on all of our social media. And when you solve it, first, Take a moment to do an elaborate touchdown dance. Do the dab. Do a little stanky leg. I don't know, do something, but then make sure that you enter it at the website, go90.com/therunner for your shot at $500. Can you tell I know nothing about sports ball? Yep, that's correct. We'll have the winners a little bit later today to announce to you guys. We'll be back at 3 p.m. Eastern with the absolute latest information on this new runner and how he or she may be handling the pressure of needing to remain uncaught for the final 6 days of this chase. Plus, we'll have the captured runner Stephanie live with us here in the studio. I cannot wait to get her take on everything that happened over the last couple days. And then at 10, we'll be revealing the latest standings of that $50,000 MVP leaderboard. But until then, my friends, the chase continues. Do the dab. Do the dab. Hello again, America, and welcome back to day 24 of The Runner. I am Matt Pat, coming to you live from Runner HQ, and ever since this morning's challenge began, we've had one eye on the new runner and one eye on the countdown clock. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there are just over 6 days left in this chase, and as you can imagine, every second of those count, because on our grand finale here in a few days, there is a $50,000 bonus being added to the bounty, and that means if this runner makes it to the very end, well, someone is guaranteed to collect the biggest bounty we've seen this entire chase. That is called raising the stakes, ladies and gentlemen. But moving on to the action of today, the Chasers started this all-important day 24 on the famous blue turf of Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. They were then told via Jumbotron that the QR code they needed to find and scan in order to retrieve their clue was hidden under one of the seats in the stadium. With that, it was a running of the Bulls, or should I say running of the Broncos, as the Chasers were off to inspect every single seat in their designated section, desperately searching for that oh-so-valuable QR code. And when they finally found the code and scanned it, the Chasers received this clue. Pulling it up on the board in a second here, or I could just read it. There we go. A goose, a heron, and a sheep walked into the Evergreen Bar. I feel like I've heard this set up for a joke sometime. They asked the foxy bartender, "Do you know where we are?" That's my animal impression, ladies and gentlemen. Social media team seemed to enjoy it. She fixed them all blank and said, "That depends on just who sent you." That's my sultry bartender. A crane then interrupted, saying, "It was the sister of Hasinshu." That's me pronouncing Taiwanese city names. All sorts of talents I'm getting to express with this act clue. Hey, first off, clue makers, it is deep into this game. Can we take a break tomorrow? Look at all these skills you're asking me to exercise. But hey, since we're here, since I'm on this stage, let's say we try and solve this clue together, shall we? Let's figure out where we have to go to catch this runner. So first off the bat, let's take a quick look at how you guys playing along at home solved your cash task to fill in that blank. You received this. A QR code of your own to presumably retrieve some sort of information once you scanned it. However, if you tried doing that, well, too bad, you wouldn't have had much luck at all, because this actually isn't a real QR code. It's easy to confuse because it definitely looks like it should be one, but upon closer inspection, you may have seen that the answer to the cash task was hidden right there the whole time within this faux QR code. So, do you see it? Well, do you? Let me highlight it. 2 words. Long Island. Long Island. That was your solution. So now that we have our cash task answer, we can properly and swiftly solve the original clue. So here we go. Let's throw it in the blank. She fixed them all Long Islands and said. So let's reverse back to the first top of this clue. A goose, a heron, and a sheep walked into the Evergreen Bar. They asked the foxy bartender, "Do you know where we are?" She fixed them all Long Islands and said, "That depends on just who sent you." A crane then interrupted, saying it was the sister of Hasinshu. So goose, heron, sheep, fox, and crane are all islands found in Washington State. Goose, heron, sheep, fox, and then crane on the other side. They are all islands in Washington State, which happens to be also known as the Evergreen State. Makes sense. But good luck running around the state of Washington yelling, has anyone seen the runner? Has anyone seen him? Well, no, we need to zero in on the exact location, and that's where this last line pays off. This one right here, the sister of Hsinchu. There's one city in the state of Washington that's a sister city of Hsinchu, Taiwan. Hsinchu, Taiwan. A sister city is Richland, Washington. What better place to win a bounty than a city with rich in the name? Let's get rich, ladies and gentlemen. They're headed to Washington State. Whoo! Why, can I just ask for a second, why Richland, Virginia is the sister city of Hsinchu, Taiwan? Seems weird to me. I'm gonna look this up after the episode, but for now, we have some GPS stories to get through, shall we? So this is going to the clue earlier today, just in Boise City. And as you can see, a lot of teams out of the gate first, followed closely by runner all-stars Sweet and Savage. So everyone is very quick to solve this morning's clue. They are very fast out of the gate, leaving Bravo Square in their wake. That isn't a glitch in the system, ladies and gentlemen. That is Bravo Square trying to solve this morning's Chaser Challenge. Everyone else is far away, and these guys are still in the stadium trying to figure out what they're trying to do. And I can tell you for a fact, because I was watching the GPS live, they were a full hour behind everyone before they left that stadium. In fact, everyone else was literally in a different state before they left that stadium. That is no exaggeration, in a different state before they actually got out of that stadium. So what went wrong? Well, to get an even closer look at the chain of events that led to our current Chaser standings, let's go to Kaj, who has the first-hand details of this morning's awesome Chaser Challenge.
When I issued this challenge about an hour ago up there on the Jumbotron, I knew that it was going to be both physical in nature, but also that the chase teams were going to have to search deliberately to find their clue. As usual, the teams that do really well in the physical challenges, like Brother Nature, were able to find their QR code quickly and get out the door. What did surprise me is that Bravo Square, the big story here, Bravo Square, normally a top competitive chase team, good at physical challenges, good at searches, good at the mental challenges. They were about 55 minutes behind. At one point, they just sat down, threw up their hands, and stopped searching entirely before they found a second win, picked it up again, and finally, after all of the other chase teams were long gone, Bravo Squared found their QR code. They're now on the road, but they have a tremendous amount of ground to make up if they want to have a chance at catching this new runner. I'll keep you posted on where all the chase teams are and how it goes down. Now back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks a lot, Kaj. So a crazy morning for Bravo Square. These guys have been front runners, really surging in the back half of this chase. But as you saw today, they either hit really big early on or they fail hard. And today was one of those days where they just failed hard and just gave up. So what happened? Where was the struggle? How are they feeling? Well, lucky for us, we have microphones on these teams at all hours of pretty much all day, all hours. And so we were getting some feedback, what they were saying to each other as they were frustratedly searching those stands. This is an interesting one, guys. You're going to watch this. Here's Bravo Square trying to struggle with their challenge.
I honestly just want to go take our drive now, because I really don't want to keep looking and then still have to drive 2.5 hours.
I want to eat. Well, if this is not it, I'm out of here. Oh, I think that's a piece of tape. Let me guess. I just walked by the runner.
Yeah, right.
Nobody makes a first day capture, and nobody's that good.
I told you, I just want to,
We'll just chill, take it easy. I miss it.
The worst kind.
So much. Stupid. Fortunately, I have a better sense of humor than old Brandon down there.
Shut up, pretty much every row, so I would imagine.
Do I have to shut you up, Brandon?
No, I'm saying we've been on a bunch of rows, so.
Oh. I thought you were talking about.
I'm not talking.
No, because I know you get mad. There's got to be a way that Sweet and Savage could beat us, because no way in life would they ever beat us.
Yeah, well.
Because I'm stronger than you.
Yikes! Guys, you got to remember that when you're on a reality program, your mics are on all the time. So be careful what you say. So the Bravo Square guys bringing the real to reality today. But I have to say, I'm excited about this next segment because we are lucky enough to have live a conversation with Friend Zone as they're driving to their next location. So here they are, the winners of yesterday's big capture, $78,000 richer. Here is Friend Zone in the car as we speak. Friend Zone, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, what's going on?
Also, nothing. I'm just getting to talk to you guys, which is pretty incredible. This is the first time that we've actually gotten to talk for this entire chase. It's great to officially meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Matt Pat.
So, I got to ask first off, the day after the big win yesterday, how are you guys feeling? $78,000 richer.
It's kind of a stress reliever, honestly, coming 22 days off and being bone dry and then running into that win. Man, it was an incredible feeling. We're happy, and we're really happy that we're making our fan base happy as well, because they've been the biggest contributors to this the whole time.
Yeah, it's definitely more than just about us. It kind of reverts back to being on a sports team, and you want to represent that hometown or kind of, you know, your team. So we really wanted to win for Friend Zone and ourselves and our families and just the chasers all together.
Great. And I have to say, I was really excited to see you guys actually get a capture, because this whole time you've always been like second or third kind of to the location of the runner eventually getting captured. So to see you guys finally be first on the field and get that win must have been a huge sense of relief.
For sure. It was one of those things, always coming in second and third. Second is not necessarily best. You know, it's definitely great to come in second or third, but Raphael says it best in terms of being first, or what is it that you said?
It's one or run. First place to last.
That's what it is.
Yep, absolutely. Well, I know the feed is starting to break up now, so thank you for taking some time out of your drive to just kind of briefly recap, but I don't want to lose you here. So thank you guys, drive safe, and good luck in the final 6 days. I'll see you on day 30.
Sounds good. Bye.
Awesome. See you guys. Awesome. They are so friendly and nice, aren't they? I mean, if I had just won $78,000, I'd be pretty positive too. But it's good to finally meet these people. Hopefully they hate me less for making fun of them this whole chase when they actually make it in the studio. One can always hope. Now then, let's check in with the gang that clicks and clacks like maniacs. Yes, I'm talking about our valiant social media squad. Hey guys.
Hi, Matt.
I called you valiant. That is how much respect I have for you today.
You're pretty nice in person.
In person, I'm nice. On stage, I'm brutal, right? So what do we have going on? So obviously, we just met Friend Zone, and Laura, I'm sure a lot of people are talking on Twitter, on Facebook, wherever, about kind of their big win yesterday, yes?
Yeah, a lot of people were really happy for them. And like they said, they do have a huge fan base out there.
Yep.
So people were really rallying and so happy to see that all their hard work's finally paying off.
That's great.
Yeah. So Chang Sketcher said,
Always Chang Sketcher.
Always.
Almost like a regular occurrence at this point.
He is, yeah, he's great. So finally the team that gave me cash for my sketches won. Congrats to Jen and Raph. So they gave him Chaser cash one day.
Can I just say how impressed I am that Chang is able to pump these sketches out so fast every single day. That is talent, man.
Right? Seriously.
It's so cool.
Yeah. And then we have Marindy, who made this awesome drawing, a tribute to your capture, with them running away and the unicorn in the background, just like,
I was going to say, it looks like the unicorn in the background has been like hog-tied, kind of like what you would see in a rodeo.
It's pretty funny.
So that's pretty cool. Like the mangled unicorn in the background. Like, yeah, I'm a unicorn. All right, what else we got?
Mika, who figured out that it's if you're less than friends, or wait, more than friends, less than lovers, that it equals $78,032.99.
It's like an algebra equation, right? If less than lovers, but more than friends, then equals. So solve for the variable.
Pretty funny. And then Vienna here, who says, keep on keeping on.
I believe it's Vienna.
Vienna.
Not Vienna, Vienna.
Vienna. Keep on keeping on, so keep doing what you're doing. So just motivation for them, because there are still 6 days left.
Yep.
And so there's more chances to win more money.
Well, and also, like I brought up at the beginning of this episode in particular, there's a $50,000 bonus on the final day, which means huge benefit to the runner if they're able to make it to the end, or, you know, the chaser team. So like that actually boosts up the bounty quite considerably.
A lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So very exciting stuff. You know, friend zone to the end zone.
Friend zone to the end zone.
End zone. There it is. Rakik.
Like exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
This chase is like only going to get more intense as the final 6 days go down. 6 days, a new runner, a bonus added to the bounty.
It's always exciting here.
It's only getting you more exciting.
Exactly.
Like,
and there's one mysterious figure that we know nothing about at this point.
the runner was dropped into the game
New
this
runner.
morning. Sent out a tweet saying, "Hello, America. I'm the new runner. I can't do this without you. Let's finally win one for Team Runner."
Okay, so no unicorn emoji.
Nope.
No, relatively little use of emoji.
What is his
so
theme?
it's a very
Who knows?
basic tweet. So we can't
Exactly.
really get too much from this guy or gal.
But he just wants help.
Yeah.
That's what we know so far. Doug, who is Team Runner, is like giving him the insight, get a decoy, get a partner, don't rush through Shark Tanks, stay focused, and you'll make it to the end.
So that's awesome. So even though Team Runner has had to cycle through a couple people of this chase at this point, they're still firmly, you know, implanted as a loyal member of the team, and they're still giving positive feedback and tips learned from past runners to the new runner. So hopefully he's up to
and
speed
I think
faster.
people want to see, like, let's see this runner do it.
Yeah.
Like, let's just see them finish.
Absolutely.
So Ashley was saying, so what's your thing, new runner? We've had a unicorn, a massive smack talker. What are you bringing to the table?
Ashley forgot the mango legs.
Exactly.
We forgot mango legs.
We all forgot mango legs.
I never. I'm sorry. I never forget mango legs. But yeah, no. So this new runner hasn't kind of branded himself around anything in particular.
And it's
so
like, is that going to help him? Is that going to be his fault at the end?
I mean, the unicorn worked really well for Stephanie.
Definitely. So, and then lastly, Heather posted a photo saying, "This is how excited we are about the new runner this morning." Sick photo of Ashley, Heather, and Bree.
Yeah, that's a good photo.
Epic
man.
photo. Catching
and those are the people who are still hungry for money out there. I mean, everyone's hungry for money.
Yeah.
But if there's anyone who's hungriest for money,
the people who haven't
it's
gotten
these three.
a taste of it yet.
Because they've been literally playing this game since day one. Even
Exactly.
Bree, as the original runner, she's been a part of this since day one. So
Exactly. So it's just going to get even crazier, and I just can't wait to see how everything unfolds with each day that comes.
yeah, absolutely. So Team 30, one of those people, you know, might be adding some cash to their pocket soon.
Exactly.
Exciting stuff, guys. Well, it is now time. And my amazing pleasure to welcome the woman who blew us all away for the last 5 days with some of the most awesome, intense, crazy action that we've seen throughout the course of this entire game. She is our recently fallen runner, Stephanie. Stephanie, let's give it up for her. Stephanie, it is great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you?
Hey, so thank you for coming out. I'm sure the day after your capture, you know, a lot of emotions. You're still probably got the adrenaline flowing from yesterday. How are you feeling, first off?
I'm bummed out
Sure.
that I didn't make it. I feel like if I was able to get through yesterday, I probably would have made it through the end.
Yeah.
But I had an epic adventure, and you really can't ask for more than that.
It's so true. And that epic adventure, I have to admit, you had probably some of the coolest moments. You had some of the hardest moments. And you had what was my favorite moment of the whole chase so far, which was actually busting through the car window in the parking garage. And we have a highlight reel of some of your best moments that we're going to show right now.
All right.
Incredible stuff. So of those, what was your favorite moment?
Ooh, that's tough. I think maybe the base jump, because it was so unique, and it's something I probably would have never get the chance to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And so now, I agree. That to me is probably so extreme. I would rather do the skydiving than I would do the base jump. So now we have footage from yesterday of some of the creative ways that you were able to kind of work your way around Boise without getting detected. So first off, this is the Brother Nature clip where they were on the hunt for you on the same street corner that you were aiming to get to, and there you are on the bench with your male companion. Take me through, first off, that conversation with the male companion, and then two, like, when you're like, hey, let's kiss, what happened there? And was there tongue? We have to know.
So pretty much on my way into the zone, I thought that it would be a lot stronger to go in with somebody else. So I saw a guy by himself. I was like, perfect, he could be my boyfriend. I had a wig, I didn't look like this. I explained what was going on, and he was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it, come on. So like we held hands, we strolled on in, and he's a Marine. And so he was coaching me through like staying calm, breathing, just acting normal. And we went down to the bench, we sat down there, and I saw Brother Nature. They came right behind me, and they stopped, and then they thought that they were coming right behind me again. I thought that they were suspicious of of just me sitting there. And so I was like, can we just make out right now? And he was like, sure. Why not?
Absolutely we can.
He slipped a little tongue in there.
He did! Tongue is confirmed! That's...
I was like, all right, but you know what? I would have done anything.
Yeah, of
anything to make it.
And so that brings us to the actual moment of capture, which we have footage of here. Take me through what's going through your head and what went wrong.
Pretty much what went wrong, when I found the building I had to get to, I had an old key for an old lock. And all I saw were these master locks on the bottom, on the windows. I missed the locks of the cells, so it took me extra long to unlock the doors, find the clue. I missed part of the clue, so I had to go back in. Then I couldn't find the blue gate, which was right in front of me. So I ended up getting caught.
And that was it.
And there was a group of people. They were surrounding me. There was no place to hide.
Yeah, well, we saw it. We saw it yesterday with someone was live periscoping you, a fan of the show. And we've said it multiple times here on the series where, like, it's truly a matter of minutes. And, like, anything that delays you by a couple minutes allows those chaser teams to really sneak up on you and get you like we saw yesterday.
If I had 60 more seconds, I would have been out of there.
Okay, well,
that's it.
And I have to say, you were definitely one of the most amusing runners to watch. The whole unicorn thing was fantastic. Thank you so much for an amazing run and coming here into the studio to take us through it. And, you know, you may not be on Team Runner All-Stars, but you're an all-star in my book. So thank you so much. Can I give you a hug?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you. Let's give Stephanie a round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much. Our unicorn runner. Thanks for coming into the studio. Incredible. After what we went down yesterday, if you're still not convinced that you should be playing along online, then you know what? That is your problem, mister, because it is time for some Chaser Cash. So who saw their chaser help magically transform into $1,000? Well, these people, that's who, and they are the preliminary winners from yesterday's epic chase. On the board, the victorious Friend Zone were smart enough to take video of the Morse code message they received yesterday morning at the challenge, and at the Tolberts 5 was the first to crack it and get them out of the gate. A well-earned $1,000 that rewarded Friend Zone with even bigger dollars. Brother Nature rewarded at El Sario 3 with $1,000 for being a, quote, big tree in the friendly forest. Oh, he's a BTFF? Why didn't you say so? Big tree, friendly forest. Team Runner All-Stars paid off at All-Stars Fanatic, appropriate name, for providing constant info about the chase, including a list of potential daily op locations before the act clue was even released. So since you're so good at thinking ahead, you might want to start thinking ahead about how you're going to spend that cash. Nicely done. Sweet and Savage gave their chaser cash too at F Chopper for helping with yesterday's Morse code act. F Chopper FTW, or as she would say, ... Translate that for yourself. It'll be a little fun thing for you to do after this episode ends. Bravo Square wrapped up and delivered their chaser cash to loyal Square Squad member at Kisa K simply as a birthday gift. So happy birthday, Kisa K. Not too shabby there. And finally, the programmers gave a very well-deserved $1,000 to the queen of the social runnerverse, at HeySavJ. She's once again the one who live periscoped the runner as she struggled to complete her daily op at the prison yesterday. That's a revolutionary and potentially game-changing way of interacting with this show. And for that, we salute you at HeySavJ, as well as give you $1,000 for doing it. Well done. And guess what? That coin has two sides because some people are getting paid to help the runner. Twist, I know. Although at this point, you know this at this point, so it shouldn't be that big of a twist. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Runner Cash. True, the runner may have gotten caught, but she still has $1,000 to give one person who had her back the most. The runner gave her last $1,000 in Chaser Cash to at Tails292 for being, quote, an information highway, tweeting continuous specific intel about what the Chaser teams were doing at all times. So heads up, Chase teams, Team Runner is here to stay, and it is painfully obvious that they still mean business, even with a new runner in this chase. All right, and with that being said, let's go over to the live GPS board very quickly to get a sense of how things are happening on the roadways as we speak. So we see everyone on the road right now. We have Brother Nature. Everyone is we are flipping all over the place. Everyone is in a very tight race right now with Brother Nature and Bro Grammars first out of the gate, not too far behind Runner All-Stars and Friend Zone, Sweet and Savage just behind them, and in a far, far back of the pack, as you see right here as we zoom out, here is Bravo Square, as we said this morning, an hour back, so they're still trying to make up time on those roadways today. Very unlikely that they have any chance at catching the runner today. So, all 5 chase teams, obviously, as you can see based on the GPS, have yet to breach that geofence. So, America's Cash Task number 2 has not been released, but it could go live at any moment. So, make sure that you're sticking with us across all of our social media. To get it right away, we're at The Runner Go 90 on Instagram and on Twitter. We're also on Facebook. Now, as each of the Chaser teams cross that geofence, they'll receive a clue to the exact location of where the runner will be completing his daily op. The moment all 5 of those teams have crossed the fence, or if a team decides to make it public, the clue will be blasted out to you guys. Solve the clue and win the cash. We'll be back later tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern to reveal the latest standings of the $50,000 MVP leaderboard, and we'll have another one of those amazing runner submission videos sent in by the Chase teams months ago. Which team will we oh so lightly embarrass tonight? Well, all of that, plus plenty of highlights from today's chase a bit later this afternoon. But until then, the chase continues. Chaser Cash. Hello, America, and welcome to your Runner Evening Update. I'm Matt Pat, and today the brand spanking new runner began his journey right where the last one left off, in Boise, Idaho, and then he wasted no time in making a mad dash for Richland, Washington, way up there. I am too short for this giant board. Despite the fact that we know virtually nothing about this new runner, the Chasers have already started forming some opinions about him. We'll have those for you in a few moments, but first, let's take a closer look at how day 24 began. It started, as it always does, with a Chaser Challenge. The Chasers start their day in Albertson Stadium at Boise State University in Idaho. A message will be displayed on the Jumbotron with special instructions for the Chaser teams. They must use those instructions in order to find a hidden QR code somewhere in the stadium. Once Chasers have their code, they must scan it with their mobile devices to receive their first clue. With a little help from America, Chasers will find the missing words to their clue, and the runner's destination will be revealed.
In 3, 2, 1, hit it.
James. Yeah? See anything? No?
No, Raphael, keep looking.
Looking for a QR code, Velcroed to the bottom of a seat.
Meanwhile, our new runner receives his first daily op and is off to the next location.
Go to the USS Triton Memorial Park, look under the map by the submarine to find the key to unlock the door to the submarine cell. Hello, Chasers. I've been watching you guys since the beginning of the competition. I'm paying attention to your strengths and your weaknesses, and information is power. I know a lot about you. You know nothing about me. So hopefully I can use that information to my advantage.
Ree, come this way.
Coming.
Cows, they're under it, yeah? James. Yeah?
Ash, what? Let's go down here.
It could be deep under there. Yeah, I'm looking. Brandon, get on the ground. Check way under.
How small are they? Looking for the babiest QR code under the seats.
How's it going? Yeah. Yeah? Nice. You got it, Code? Yeah. Give me it. Got it. Got it? Yep. Nice work. This way. Quick step. Alex, this way. Coming. Hold on, we gotta test it, huh? Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Rafael, go.
Okay, go. What? Go, go, go.
You scan it? Or bring it?
Yes, I have it. Go. Just keep going.
3 teams out, 3 teams left. We're about 5 minutes into this first challenge. Still up in the bleachers here, in the high altitude seats, you have Sweet and Savage, Runner All-Stars, and Bravo Square hunting around for those QR codes. So it's gonna give them a significant disadvantage behind the other 3 teams. All that ground they're gonna have to make up.
Steve.
You good?
Yep.
That's my teammate right there. Like a boss.
Ash, got it. Got it. Got it. Let's go.
Guys, we found it. Guys, we found it.
What? You see that? What? That's where I was until you dragged me over here. Don't start arguing now. Brent, if our plan is go through 125 and you go over to 122, that's not doing what we planned. Might as well not talk strategy before. Hey, relax. It's absolutely absurd.
Go. Run that. I know I don't want to fall.
There's got to be a way that Sweet and Savage could beat us, because no way in life would they ever beat us.
A tough day for Bravo Square, and that can only help the runner as he begins to find his footing in this chase. After all, 5 teams breathing down your neck is a whole lot better than 6. And speaking of this mysterious new runner, we shared a brief moment with him in this morning's episode, but we still know practically nothing about him. So let's see what the chase teams think about him.
I heard his voice, so I guess it's a he.
We're actually kind of excited that he's a guy because we're going to turn our charm on. We're going to maybe throw him a little, our instincts are going to come in. Maybe a little dance, you know. Heather's got her cornrows on. Look like Bo Derek coming out of the water. I'm going to glisten. Ashley's going to break it down, and we're going to catch that man. Got to get him somehow, right?
I feel really good that we are going to be able to have a great opportunity to catch this runner. The first 2 days are hard because we don't know what he looks like. We know it's a he. The second day they reveal a little bit more, you know. But we did catch a runner on the second day, so we know how to do that.
He sounds physically strong, educated, and obviously African American. I mean, people like that, he could be half Spanish, he could be mostly black, or he could be from South Carolina, he could be from Florida, Virginia.
We're all on such a roll right now. I feel like every team has crazy momentum coming into this last week. Everybody's hungry either for their first win or for their second win. And I just don't see how somebody that's just getting dropped into the game can match the fire that we all have with the momentum of the last couple days.
So the Chasers are all trying to get a read on who they're currently up against and if he has what it takes to make it to the finish line and steal that record-setting bounty. Speaking of bounty, though, Friendzone is still basking in the glow of capturing that $78,000 bounty as a result of yesterday's amazing capture. And by now, we've gotten to know Raph and Jen pretty well, but who were they before they were such a formidable chase team? Well, let's find out in this first ever look at their runner submission video.
My name's Raphael.
My name's Jen.
We're from Washington, D.C., and together we're going to catch that runner.
So we both work for an amazing online travel agency. I started working there first. Jen came about 6 months after I did.
We both went for the same job promotion. I got it.
That sex had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
Are you kidding? There's nothing there.
I don't need any negative energy holding me back. And I'm not saying that she gives that to me or that I would ever, if it's avoidable. But I'm just saying Raphael's belongs to the world. If Raphael wants to go get some pupusas, he's going to go get some pupusas on a Wednesday night after work. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of, I do what I need to do.
We make a great team, don't it?
Winners don't take breaks.
Winners don't take breaks.
So everything that we do
is a competition.
It's a friendly competition, but everything we do is a competition.
Who would win a foot race?
Now.
Who can drink more beers?
Who
can eat more chicken wings?
Who won at the foot race the other day at the gas station in Jersey?
I was running a marathon on Monday.
It doesn't matter, I won.
We spend a lot of time together, and I think we genuinely complement each other, and I think we'd be extremely successful.
We just don't have the time to really find somebody else, so maybe we lean on each other a little bit too much instead of finding a significant other. I don't know.
I think there's still a lot of love there, though, regardless.
With trick shots like that, dude perfect better be watching out. I love getting these sneak peeks as who the chasers were before they were chasers, I guess, for lack of a better term. Far be it from me, though, to add any fuel to this fire, but some say that Raph and Jen are connecting on a level that's slightly more than just friend zone, and this includes some of the other chaser teams, but I'm not one to throw the fuel on that fire. They can do it themselves.
I just know they're both very friendly, and they're friends, and they're in some sort of zone. That's all I know.
They really do hang out by themselves a lot in private. So who knows? I'd throw a for sure maybe on that. For sure maybe. Yeah, like a hard maybe. I would throw a hard maybe. Maybe like for sure though. You think so? I think so. Maybe.
Friend zone is adorable, both individually and together. And we will be in full support of whatever Jen decides because she's our girl. So if they want to be together, we'll be at the wedding. We'll be in your wedding.
I'm not really have authority to talk about it. They are competitors, and I have no idea how their relationship is because we're focusing on our relationship, our mission, and the runner. So I have no idea.
Will we be invited to the wedding is the question. I like that.
I think he's marriage material, but he's told me 1,000 times he never wants to get me married, so.
I'm still young. We'll see how it goes in a few years. I'm thinking my 40s. 40s and your 20s.
Good thing I age like a fine wine.
I've been trying to worm my way in between those two since day 7 when I first started running. I'm definitely trying to get in the Jen zone. Raphael's had a ton of time. It's my turn. I still got a week left. I'm gonna make it happen.
Oh, look out for Steve. He is still trying to make that chaser on chaser capture. And you know what, Steve? I will have no part in that. You guys work it out between yourselves. But here's what I will do. I'll reveal the winners of this morning's act number 1. How's that sound? I'm talking about those of you who scored themselves $500 for coming up with the words Long Islands. That brings me to my favorite 5 words in the English language. These are the preliminary winners. Let's go over to the big board and check them out, shall we? Pull it up. Renee R, Jordan B, Michelle S, Ken F, Gabrielle C, Jessica M, Charles B, Brett L, Levon R, and Darlene E. Way to go, runner intelligentsia. You may all now collect your 500 clams. Oh, sorry, we're not giving out seafood anymore. We're giving out money. Well, that's even better, right? Unless you're my wife, Stephanie. She loves seafood. I call her the terror of the deep. She's gonna be so embarrassed when she sees this episode. Hey, by the way, that high-pitched sound I hear can only mean 2 things. Either I have tinnitus or it's time for me to talk about the $50,000 MVP leaderboard. I hope it's the second one. Hey, I was right. Look at this thing. This is your $50,000 MVP leaderboard, and let's see who's topping it today. Well, surprise, surprise, it is Fadai Foos with a score of 5,019 points. But all of these loyal runner files have been using the hashtag TheRunnerSweepstakes all one word, to earn themselves points via likes and retweets. And all of those points, whether or not you're number 1 or number 100, all of those points will count as virtual entries into our sweepstakes, which will go down on July 29th, the day before the big finale. Many of you will win thousands of dollars in prizes, and one lucky SOB is going to win themselves $20,000. There are $50,000 in prizes overall, so fire up those hashtags and keep them coming. You can get all the details by visiting go90.com/therunner. Also, be sure to follow us on @therunnergo90 on Twitter and Instagram, and like us on Facebook. It's like the holy trinity of social media. Amen. Join us again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern right here at Runner HQ to find out the fate of the new runner and to see what challenges the chasers will face next. But before we go, I'd like you to bring your face right up to the screen that you're watching us on right now. Get in there right nice and close. You ready? You there? And until tomorrow, the chase continues.